A local group of bikers, got the brass knuckle riders, sound pretty mean, don't they? They've asked me to run a few errands even though we're in the middle of a lockdown, so sounds dodgy? You'd be surprised. Very well. It's nice to be out. Just got back from a ride out, a legitimate ride out during the lockdown. It wasn't a daft excuse like I'm going for a chippy in Brighton or something. It was actually for a really good cause. Scrub Hub. So I'm here with Paul, who's been organising all this stuff. I'm not even going to try and explain what he's been doing because he's sat here and I'll let him do it himself.
You know, as a group, you know, the Brass Knuckles, every year we try and get involved with some sort of charity event. Obviously this year on the back of the Covid-19 that we couldn't get that organised, obviously with the restrictions that were in place. So the next thing that we could do was, as I say, volunteer within the community. We originally started out by just putting up on our Facebook page asking whether there was anybody we could help within the community. On the back of that we were contacted by one of our members originally, Debbie Mallington, regarding the Scrub Hubs, which are based in, well, a national organisation. Then it seemed to snowball. Yeah, so we've been helping out with the Scrub Hub, which is based in our local town, the food delivery service, which is again based in our local town, the Headbands for Heroes, which are organised by a nice lady over in Warrington. We're getting all over the place, yeah. So it gave our riders the opportunity then, you know, they wanted to get out and ride the bikes. Beautiful! The restrictions they can't do, so this gave them, all of us, the opportunity to be able to do something for our community. Get out and ride our bikes in a legal and responsible manner.
So you're saying about being responsible with it. I've probably been the calmest I've ever been on my bike on the roads. Only I've been on that. Because yeah, I know what I'm doing is helping, and it's helping the NHS and everybody involved. And the last thing you want to do is be part of the problem and have an accident. So yeah, things have been tamed down.
A lot of people have got this big misconception of riders thinking that we're out there just popping wheelies and doing burnouts and, you know, getting the knee down. There's a time and a place for all that, and right now that isn't the time, and it definitely isn't the place for it all.
And you're saying about helping in the community. It's like one of the people that I delivered to, picked up from, it was an 89-year-old woman, and I spent about 20 minutes there. How we doing? You alright?
That's my daughter.
Okay.
And
I thought it was your sister.
don't make her any more big-headed.
You've got elderly people who have nobody there visiting, so we're a double hit to them. You know, they're getting something that they like doing. They like going out and for the Scrub Hubs. They like to be stitching, and it occupies their mind. There's nothing worse than for a person in later years of life who is sat there with nothing but the TV to watch, listening to all the horror stories, when they can sit there and they can occupy their mind with something to do.
I done 200.
200?
200 miles.
It's amazing.
Well, I could do in a good week about 8.
It's a massive effort what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I live by myself. I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I'm very bothered doing a little bit.
Then we're going around there, and all the riders we have, every single one of them, no matter what walk of life they come from, they will always give their time and their energy into talking to these people who are visiting. They're not all elderly, there's young people as well. There's all sorts of people who are putting their time and effort into it.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. So this one's for you.
Thank you.
And I'll take this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hello, how are we doing?
Not so bad, thank you.
But if you want to leave that there, and then I'll do the same. How are we doing?
Alright.
Yeah, very well. Yourself? Yeah, cheers guys. See you in a bit.
But the finished products for the Scrub Hubs, we're taking PPE to doctors' practices across the North Wales, well, across the Rochdale and Oldham area, Manchester. We're taking them to hospitals. You know, I can only talk personally from what I've seen with my own eyes, delivering to Oldham hospitals, taking scrubs up to the wards, up to the ICU unit, to just walking in through the front door where you see the ambulance crew sat in there tired. You then walking inside and you're seeing the cleaning staff and the security staff. They're just as frightened of the Covid-19 as what everybody else is, but they're having to work full time. They're having to work in there and do it. And when we get to the wards, you've seen nurses. I saw a nurse come through from a ward, taking a mask down, and the girl looked like she had black eyes. And to walk out into corridors and see people sat on the floor, exhausted from working in the ICU units. People are saying that the wards are empty. Yeah, the wards are empty, but the ICU units, where everything is going on, are busy. You know, we're trying to stop all the infection for the nurses and for other people. We've got a responsibility.
Supplying the NHS with PPE is something that rung home for me. My sister, she is a student paramedic, and she's just been given the go-ahead to say that yes, you can work for the NHS and you can go out. They've been given the go-ahead earlier because of the crisis. Now, to think that she might be short of PPE and other people in the same industry is terrifying. So as soon as I saw what you guys were doing, put my name forward, can I help? And next thing I know, I'm doing runs and helping. Just fantastic.
The more people that get involved with other voluntary groups, the better. And if you can't find a voluntary group, which is what we are, and there was nobody to help us to help other people, so we set up on our own, and everybody can do the same. So any riding group, every year, just pick yourself, just 4 or 5 of you, 10 of you, 50 of you, it doesn't matter how big or small your group is. You get yourself together, you look online, you can find a volunteer service, get on, contact them. They have a list of people, charities, government bodies, individuals who are doing something. Right now we're in the Covid-19, but this is something that can be done at any time, at any point. Just you find something to do what benefits you, what makes you feel good inside, and that you know makes somebody else feel good inside. Right now, it's Covid-19. Later on, it'll be something else.
So Shelley's just come in now. She was supposed to be here for the full video, but she had to go out and, well, again, I'll let her speak for herself.
I just went to pick up the pre-cut scrubs and the fabric that will go out to the people that can sew from Zoe. Like myself, I've been sewing scrubs. I've never sewn before. Got myself a machine, just had a go, made headbands, scrubs. May not be perfect, but every little helps.
Everything helps.
You're doing a smashing job, guys. Like you said, not just now, but in general. Really tip my hat to you. What you're doing is really commendable, so well done.